Hey YouTube, and welcome to my 22-week pregnancy update with Rainbow Baby. 22 weeks pregnant, y'all. I'm actually 23 weeks today. I would have loaded a video up yesterday, but I'll tell you about that. But anyway, let's get started. Your baby can respond to sound now, which the other day my son was talking to Rainbow, and Rainbow was moving. Every time he said something, Rainbow started moving. He stopped talking, Rainbow stopped moving. So he's gonna know his brother's voice. It's gonna be so cute. It was so cute. Yes. Anyways, the height of your baby is now 10.94 inches and weighs in 15.17 ounces, which at my 21-week doctor's appointment, they're saying my baby was already 1 pound and 3 ounces. And that was at 21 weeks. I'm 23 weeks today. And I just pray, please don't let it be a 10-pound baby. My son was 8. I would like that to be the most. So maybe I should start exercising and like chill out on the sweets. Anyways, your baby's nervous system and brain are fully developed, so they discovered their sense of touch now. So like if you like poke your stomach, you might get a reaction to it. They can touch everything now, and I was gonna say something, but I forgot. Anyways, the external eyes are fully formed while the irises are still lacking color, which, the eyes are still fused shut and they have the eyes. It just don't have any color. So it's just white. It's creepy. Just white. But they are supposed to be able to react to a light. Like if you shine a light at your stomach, you might notice some moving, stuff like that. The skin is still kind of see-through, but it's starting to get like a red hues to it because of all the blood veins and stuff like that. I guess they're getting bigger, so you're starting to see that more. What's going on with me, how I'm feeling. Supposedly this week, moms are supposed to be developing colostrum. And I think that's what's in the breast. That's what you feed the baby before the milk comes, right? Colostrum. Yeah. My brain's not working today. Pregnancy? Pregnancy brain. Really. So yeah, it's colostrum. And I've been having a lot of round ligament pains this week, like really bad. Like at first it was, you'll get it and you start walking and it loosens up and it's better and you're fine. This has not been loosening up. This hurts all the time. Getting up out the bed, going to go pee. Oh my God, going to go pee, it hurts so bad. It's like I have to go pee so bad, but it hurts for me to do it. So I'm sitting there the whole time like the whole time it hurts. And walking my son from the car to school, back and forth, it doesn't get any better. It hurts really bad. I've had the occasional headache like I've been having, but nothing really serious. And it hasn't even been a lot. The most thing I've dealt with this week has been the round ligament pain. Oh, and I've been cramping in my, not really cramping, I hadn't done it yet, the cramping in the legs. It's like you'll wake up in the morning, you go to stretch out your body and you point your toes, and my legs would start to cramp up. And as soon as I start to feel it, I'll flex my feet for my toes coming towards me, and it'll go away immediately. So I haven't really felt that yet, but from what it felt like at the beginning, it feels like it's going to be really painful if I do. So yeah, I don't know. So y'all might start feeling that as well. What I was saying, I would have done the video yesterday, but I actually went to the emergency room, and let me tell you about that. I went to the emergency room yesterday morning because I had woke up before I even had to take my son to school. I had woke up and went to the bathroom to go pee. And I was having the round ligament pain, and it was hurting really bad. And I went to wipe to get up, and I noticed blood on the tissue. And it wasn't brown blood like the blood you'll get at the end of a period. When your period is starting to stop and the blood is starting to get old and it turns brown. It wasn't that. And it wasn't pink, so I know it wasn't mixed with pee or anything. I know it wasn't like coming out, with the urine. It was like Mario's hat red. It was red, and it really alarmed me. And I was like, okay, why am I bleeding? So I kept wiping, and it still was seeing blood, but it was going away. It wasn't as big as droplets on the tissue. So I get done, and I get back in the bed and call my husband. And he was like, are you still bleeding now? I was like, no, I don't think so. I wiped, and there was no more blood on the tissue. So he was worried about it, so he called his mom. And his mom was even more worried than us. Because she was like, you're in your second trimester, and she's never really heard of anybody just bleeding in their second trimester like that. Just out the blue, unless they're going into early labor. That's the only time she ever heard of it, She heard of like people who bled in their first trimester at the beginning of their pregnancy. It stopped, and then they started bleeding again, and then it stopped and stuff like that. She heard of that, which I have too. So I was like, yeah, that is kind of strange. So I decided to look it up to see if anybody else has experienced this at 23 weeks pregnant. And no, a lot of them were saying that they experienced bleeding like at 14 weeks and stuff like that, 12 weeks, 8 weeks, stuff like that. But they wasn't experiencing it at 23 weeks unless they were going into early labor. And that freaked me out even more. So my husband's like, I'm coming back, we're going to drop off our son to school, and then we're going to go to the emergency room. So got there, and they did not play about getting me in. I didn't have to wait. No, nothing. There was a room full of people waiting. I didn't have to wait. No. As soon as I told them I was 23 weeks pregnant and I was spotting, they was like, okay. They called up soon. She called up to the people and was like, yeah, got a 23 weeks pregnant lady here, and she said she's spotting. Click. The wheelchair came. And God, I don't know if it's just me. No, I know it's not just me, because my mother-in-law's the same way. But riding in a wheelchair, when you're not in any pain and you're aware of everybody around you looking at you, it is really embarrassing. Like the whole time I was just like this. And my husband was taking pictures, which made it worse. And God, my mom was like, I would have loved to rode in the wheelchair and been off of my feet. And I'm sitting there thinking, like, you didn't want to, I didn't tell her this, but I was like, you didn't want to ride in the wheelchair at Sam's when you had foot surgery. So I don't believe you would have gotten the wheelchair, Mom. I didn't tell her that. I wanted to, but I didn't say it. But yeah, we got back there. They were trying to get everything situated, monitor me with the contractions and stuff like that. And Rainbow was just moving all over the place. Like you just hear him just swirling around in there. Couldn't really get a good reading on the heartbeat because he was just all over the place. And my husband like, this doesn't really give me any hope that he's going to be chilled. I was like, I don't think he's going to be chilled at all. So you don't have to feel him move all the time. So no, I don't think he's going to be chilled. And so they came in, they checked me, asked me questions and stuff like that. And they said they don't see any more bleeding, which was good. The baby was still moving, which was good. And my cervix, they said it was nice and thick and looked good. It was still closed and everything like that. So I was like, oh, that's good. So why was I bleeding? And they really didn't have an answer for it. None whatsoever. They checked my urine. They said, no blood in the urine. Everything looked good. So I don't know. They did tell me that it could have been from, like maybe a little bit of bleeding from my cervix from when I went to the mall. What was it? Last Saturday. When I went to the mall last Saturday and did a lot of walking. Not last Saturday. Yeah, last Saturday. Yeah, I did a lot of walking in this huge mall in New Jersey and nonstop. And so they said that could have made me started bleeding. On top of me, like doing that, Sunday, I started cramping really bad. My stomach was feeling really tight. And my husband scared the crap out of me and my brother-in-law. Just being a jerk. He was out, went shopping for himself. I was sitting on the couch and I was doing something with my phone. I was either texting somebody, but I thought I could see him come up the stairs here, but I guess I didn't see him. And my brother-in-law was sitting on the floor right by the TV here. Didn't see him either. He just came up there. So we didn't know he was here. He never said a word to us. He just walked up the stairs, went up there. So I go upstairs. My mother-in-law is sitting on the couch right there. And I'm in front of the stairs here. And I go up the stairs. And I'm talking to her. And all of a sudden we hear like a bag rustling. So I stop talking and I look upstairs. And I'm like, what is all that? She was like, did you hear that? And I was like, yes, I heard that. Brother-in-law didn't hear it. But I was like, yeah, I heard that. She was like, well, maybe something fell in a bag upstairs. And I was like, maybe. So I was like, I'll go check it out. And she was like, okay, go, take Jay up there with you just in case something else is up there, which we didn't think it was a person. And he thought it was a rat. He thought it was a rat. So I was like, okay, well, whatever. I get up there and I'm standing at the very top of the stairs looking into the room. And I'm looking and we have a trash bag next to the dresser. And I'm looking to see if something had fell in the trash bag. And no, nothing fell in the trash bag. Looked over there towards the window and the bags looked like they were fine. So I was like, okay, well, maybe something fell in my son's room up there. So I go up there to go into his room, and all of a sudden, a bag full of some candy goes flying across the room. Scares the crap out of me because I wasn't expecting it. I scream, bloody murder, and tried to take off running towards the stairs. My brother-in-law is like right here. He hears me scream, and he damn near slides down the entire stairs. Bumps his knee. If it happened to somebody else, it probably would have been hilarious. But it was with us. It was horrible. So that could have been another reason why I started bleeding, because he scared the shit out of us. And he just thought it was so funny, the little jerk. Anyways, they said it could have been that. But, I'm fine. I was having a little cramping yesterday, but other than that, I'm okay. So, everything seems to be okay. Yeah, thank you for joining me for my 22-week update, and I hope to see y'all for my 23-week update. And y'all have a nice day. Bye.